Good day, tankers. Today we have a match in our Tier 5 Chinese medium tank, the type T-34. It's a fairly agile little medium tank, and while it's not heavily armored, it's got decent armor angles, so if you position your hull right, you should be able to ricochet a few shots. It's got a quick firing gun on it too. Even though the alpha damage isn't very high, it fires fast enough with decent penetration that you can do over 2,000 damage per minute with a better gun on this tank. Looks like somebody took up the middle position here, so I'm going to go to the flank position. See if I can get some height and some cover. Usually the enemy light tanks will try to push towards this building, and there will be a tank destroyer or two sitting up there in those trees, or up where that Wolverine is at. I want to be a little cautious here, because if there is a light tank out there, he could spot me behind a bush before I could see him. I'm just going to wait a little bit and see if they push forward some more. We're already behind by 2 kills. Looks like the enemy's being cautious too. Our tank destroyer got so impatient, he went ahead and crossed the field. Because we don't have any light tanks over here spotting for us, so he decided to go do his own spotting. There's the tank destroyer that they usually like to sit up there in those trees. See if we can get a shot or two on him. Well, we got at least one hit on him. Looks like that enemy medium tank pushed over to those buildings. Let's try to deal with this Wolverine. Come on, stick your butt out. Oh, and I missed. Come on, get him. Okay, now we don't have to worry about that Wolverine. There's just the 2 tanks over here. Looks like he's waiting for our tank destroyer to make a move. So while he's looking the other way, I'm going to try to flank around and get him from the back. There's 1.
Enemy is hit.
2.
Enemy is hit.
Well, we got 2 shots into him, then our tank destroyer took him out.
We can only signal
And now the
nearby
enemy tank
vehicles.
destroyer is shooting at us. Go ahead and push up here and see if we can deal with him. If we can take care of him, we should have this left flank dealt with, and then we can turn our attention back into the middle because it looks like the enemy team's pushing the middle really hard. There he is.
Penetration.
Well, he got me anyways, even though I angled a little bit. Apparently it wasn't enough.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
He was shooting heat at me too, so I've been shot at with APCR, I've been shot at with heat. They're already in our base. At least they were. Oh, he knows I'm here.
Enemy armor is damaged.
But we did manage to bounce a shot. A lot of open ground between this hilltop and those buildings. Trying to rush over there right now is a good way to get killed. So we're just gonna be patient. See if anybody sticks their head out from behind a building. There they are.
Gotcha.
Well, that takes care of the enemy light tank. And we know where their heavy is. Those KV-1s are pretty heavily armored in the front, so I'm going to go ahead and move up. If I have time, I'll try to get in behind him. Looks like they took him out, so there shouldn't be any enemies behind me. We're going to turn a little bit to the left and see if we can see anybody over this direction. The enemy tank destroyer was spotted in this direction at one point, so he's probably over there in those trees somewhere. Just wait a little bit, wait for the rest of my team to catch up here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's down to a 6 versus 2 right now. But I'm only at a couple hundred hit points. And there's the medium tank. Looks like we spotted him. He is running for the woods.
Penetration. Penetration. Enemy armor is destroyed.
hard to make it across that open space into those woods unless you're really, really fast and have a really low tank. Well, if you enjoyed the video, leave me a like, and subscribing is totally free. Hopefully I can keep putting out more of these videos. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them when I can. Yeah, there's that enemy tank destroyer. Well, until next time, drive safe. We'll see you in the next one.